Greetings, fellow cooks, bakers, and food lovers, to another edition of The Blind Kitchen with me, Nicole, and our camerawoman, Lauren. Yay!
Hi!
And today, due to the holiday season, we're making cookies!
Cookies! What kind?
So, we're making chocolate chip, and then we're also going to make peanut butter chocolate chip. So every year we will make tins of cookies with candies, and originally started out as a thank you to our professors at college, because I feel like teachers are underrated and aren't really thanked.
And underappreciated?
Okay, exactly. And then it blew up to being to friends and family and people that don't have anyone for Christmas as a way to cheer them up. It got a little expensive. So we went back to just give them out to people that are nearby that we don't have to send out to people.
Or those that we're close to that don't have anyone to celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas with.
Exactly. But it's not like the previous years where we send out like 12 tins.
That's funny though.
It was funny, but not price-wise affordable.
Hey, we're gonna send off all our packages to the post office. There's so many.
But we always had one extra tin for like, okay. So chocolate chips are all done. I'm really happy that all we had to do is make them smaller. I was able to sell us a bat despite the hiccup. Oh, yay.
Twin powers activate.
And now we're going to make the same recipe, but this time it's with peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
So the recipes are still the same, but instead of delivered, just as a refresher. Sounds good, right?
Yeah, we can even put a timestamp in case you just want to make the peanut butter recipe instead of both.
Yep. So what you'll need is 4 eggs, room temperature, 2 cups or 4 sticks of butter, room temp, 1.5 cups of both granulated and brown sugar. So, you know what happened with the chocolate chip cookies? Add an extra cup. So I have 6 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Peanut butter. So we're using Jif's, natural, and it's also low sodium. So that's to make sure that your cookies aren't too heavily in the salt department.
I would say if you're going to use regular peanut butter, if you don't like natural, not to add salt to the recipe.
Nope. Or make your butter unsalted. And this is 2 cups. But the cool thing is you get one this size, it's 16 ounces, so your 2 cups are measured out. So that's a good tip if you can't see it, or you don't want to use measuring cups.
Sweet.
And your mixing bowl.
And again, silver for high contrast.
Yep. So Laura's taking over. I had a little injury from cooking earlier. So it's a little harder for me to mix and stuff, so she's stepping in volunteering.
Hooray! I
Yeah.
hate this part.
So what she's doing is that she's combining the butter, so she's taking one of the wrappers, and she's going to mix that with the sugars until it's nice and fluffy. And we'll be back when she's done. One thing I forgot to mention is that these are peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. So you're supposed to add the peanut butter when you cream the butter with the sugars.
And it helps cream the butter and sugar together too, because it's more moisture.
Now be warned, when you add the peanut butter to the mix, it is going to be very messy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we'll be back in a bit. So Lauren creamed it, and you say what, a technique for creaming on the bowl or sugar adds up is use your hands?
Yeah, if the bowl isn't deep enough, or you just feel like you're just spreading the sugar everywhere, once you mix the peanut butter and the butter enough, you can go in and use your hand. I did part with a spoon and part with my hands.
So I just cracked in 4 eggs. Usually when I crack eggs, I do not do it the way you're supposed to. You're really impaired. Which is you're supposed to use a suffer bowl and crack all the eggs in that. And then run your hands for the yolks to make sure there's no shells before you add it into your mixer.
Why do you do it that way?
Because that's not what I'm used to doing.
I'm a pro.
So right now, Lauren is mixing it. So, I guess I can tell that story, right, or no?
Go for it.
So the reason why Lauren's doing most of the cookie recipe instead of me is that we were making sweet potato mash for dinner.
Yum.
Which requires peeling potato with a vegetable peeler. And on the last one, and it was really tiny, and I should have just tossed it. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to peel it.
Or you didn't have that many to grab to eat with.
Right.
You're like, one more can't hurt.
And
More.
the potato slid while I was pulling the peeler down, so it went from potato to my finger.
And I went, ouchie!
Yeah, I think I started learning how tiny yelped.
They already know when you're sick.
Yes, right now Lauren is creaming it with the eggs. You want to get it nice and fluffy. And after that will be the vanilla. And then the dry mixer.
You had fluffy, like a sugary pillow.
So I decided the vanilla for Lauren. It was 4 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. That's easier for you. Now, I don't really have actual measuring spoons, so what I use is a regular teaspoon. But I would recommend going on Massier's and buying their measuring cups and spoons. That's where measuring cups came from. Because I feel like that would probably make your baking a little easier. Would you agree, Lauren?
Yeah, and less chance of you making a mess.
Exactly. Well, Lauren's been mixing the vanilla. And then after that, we'll be adding this. This is her dry ingredients. Ready?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pour a little bit at a time. I do not want a flour cloud on Lauren.
There you go. You're trying to do one-handed?
I did do it one-handed.
Show off. Now, my suggestion to not make a giant mess with the flour, because that almost just happened when it went, is to make a well in the center, or a small hole, and then fold it into the center as you work.
Hey, that's how you make fresh pasta.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because when you make fresh pasta, you put it on the table,
Yeah.
and you make a well, and then you trap your eggs into the middle of the well, and you mix the flour into it. That's how I see it on cooking show all the time.
I think I knew that. I think that's why I did it that way.
Okay, so we'll be back when we're done mixing all the flour or dry mixture into the cookie dough. So here is a peanut butter sugar cookie. Now you can use it like this and just bake it. But we're gonna do extra stuff.
You know, we could totally just call these Reese's cookies. And you have a lot of peanut butter and a little bit of chocolate.
That's true.
Damn, now I want a Reese's cup. What does it make you think of? A crap ton of peanut butter and a little bit of chocolate.
Yep. So what we're doing next is that we're gonna mix in the chips, and then we're gonna chill this for 1 to 2 hours and bake them. So when you are ready to put the cookies in the oven, you want to make sure it's nice and hot, and you're gonna preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then every oven's different, so it will come down to how big and how your oven is with cookies. My suggestion is to start with 6 minutes and add 2 until you know your idea.
So they're golden brown.
Exactly. So for our oven, our cookies usually take between 10 to 12 minutes.
Right, depending on the size of your cookie.
Exactly. And here we are. Here are the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
Now see, this is how cookies should turn out. It's soft, it's pillowy, and it doesn't like a flat piston.
I mean, they're not nasty. They're amazing.
Well, both were good. We tried both chocolate chip indies, and they were sound good. Just these you want to buy from a bakery cafe. The other ones you'd probably walk past. That's all. So we will make the rest of these, and then they will go on tins. Me and Laura are going to send it to 3 special people, aka Sam, Andrew, and
Joe.
Thank you. And then our mom is going to out tins at work for people she worked with and special people in her whole area. And the rest are for the house. Despite this being tedious as how long it takes you to like make the dough and roll it out and bake it all, I still feel like this is a really nice either gift or a way to appreciate others.
I think it would be cheaper if it were Christmas presents. Like if you didn't have the funds to send gifts to everyone in your family or your significant other, like you could make this and just put a pretty roll on the tin.
Exactly. I totally agree with that. I mean, we did do that until it got too expensive.
It's still cheaper than buying presents for everyone. I'm just saying.
Yeah, until you ship it. And we still have a lot of baking to do.
No. That's not enough.
But I hope you guys like these 2 videos. It's kind of interesting to kind of show you what can and can't happen for your baker. And for someone that's your low version like myself, or someone that's like a full site, headshots happen. And sometimes you're not perfect. But as Lauren pointed out, and Andrew pointed out in his video earlier today, it's not what happened, it's how you handle it.
Yep. Dust yourself off and push forward. You hit out a learning experience. Like we said, we made the peanut butter recipe. You're like, well, we'll cut the baking soda in half, and they turn out how you wanted them to.
Yep.
Now you know. Just do one.
And I should make a note, because I have only had this incident before, and I just forgot.
You're acting Dory?
I know. This is why when I done the recipe, I'm going to make note of it. So if you guys want to see us do any other dishes, either savory or sweet, comment down below, like, hit the bell for more invitations. And until next time, introduce your palate to something new. Bye!